Hi and welcome to my PlayHouse, and today we're gonna be looking at some old stuff. I have found the old Dell Latitude C840 and yeah, we're not gonna be using that much. It's just we need the VGA port on it. I have a boss, I have a normal job, and my boss is very neat and tidy, and so he don't like to have a lot of clutter around. So one day he comes into my office and he leaves some black bags and says that we don't need this equipment anymore. So I didn't think of it, I was busy doing something else. And then a few months later he comes back in and he points to the black bags and asks why they're still here. And I hadn't even looked at them, so I asked what it was, and well, it was projectors. If you're ancient like me, you know how much projectors was worth back in the day. So yeah, we had two projectors that we weren't using anymore, and that is true. Nobody is using projectors anymore. We have huge flat screen TVs instead everywhere, like 100-ish inches. So the projectors, which was always a pain in the butt to get working when you were doing something, well, they have been kind of redundant. So yeah, I asked what to do with them and he said he didn't care, just get rid of them. So they're behind me. You can kind of see the black bags there. So I thought, let's have a look at those. I have no idea what I want to use them for, so maybe you have some good suggestions. While watching this video, when you're very busy liking it, you can also in the comments give me some good suggestions to what these projectors could be used for. But I think let's have a look at them and let's power them on and see if they work. If they don't work, I don't want to mess with it. So here are the two black bags, and the first one isn't, and the other one doesn't brag about what it is on the back. So let's start with the bragger first. So let's open sesame. And there's a projector. There's some more stuff in the bags, cables and stuff, but let's see the projector first. Here it is. So this is the ASK XGA multimedia projector C60. Has some buttons, which is awesome when you have thrown away the remote. Then it has some connections, which is awesome because otherwise it's not much fun. Has a super video, computer VGA, monitor VGA. That means that you can put the signal in and you get the signal out. Then you have some audio in. Yeah, VGA didn't have audio in it. And then you have some RS232. That is usually a serial connection, but it also says PS2. Not sure if that could be a keyboard mouse connection thing. And then we have a USB connection that is probably to be able to control some of the features on it. So there's that. So in the front we have the glass, and we have for the remote infrared thingy, so you can point at it and do stuff. Other side, nothing. We have these feet with a little button that you can press on, and then you can make the feet come in and out and adjust the that button is tight. So yeah, that side and the back we have another infrared port, so you can control it. And there's the Kensington lock hole, so you can secure this to something. These were very often stolen. Like this kind of fits in any school bag, so I do understand why. And then we have a power connection right there. So yeah, so far so good. So with some older equipment like this, we can always Google it. So the projector is here, some web page, and it's an XGA portable projector. It has 1100 lumens, resolution of 1024 times 768, 3 LED technology, and it was discontinued April 2003. This projector was discontinued 20 years ago, so that's probably why we're not using it anymore. It has some specs down here. It doesn't actually look that great. 8-bit color processing. I hope that is more than 256 colors, otherwise it's gonna look like crap. 132 watt bulb, 2000 hours of life. I did find a price for replacing the bulb in it, and it was like $200 ish, a little bit less, but ish. Weight and stuff. Maximum actual resolution. Not sure that we can get to that resolution in any way, shape, or form, but yeah. There's a little information, and 1100 lumens is, it's not that powerful. I was trying to connect Wi-Fi with this old laptop, but the network card, the Wi-Fi network card in there is too old. So yeah, ran into an issue there. So let's check out the accessories to this projector. What is in the case? So we have a VGA cable, that is going to be handy. We also have this, okay, this cable that I didn't exactly know what was, but it does follow, so probably for keyboard. And we have a remote, actually a very nice, kind of coolish remote with a trackball, so awesome. So maybe the projector can be used as to control your PC. That would be a fun thing. And it even comes with the manual. Yeah, I am for sure just gonna leave that in here. So yeah, not a lot of stuff. We don't even have the power cable, so I have to go fetch something. Okay, so this VGA connection isn't that long. Let's put it in the computer here. That's why I need an old laptop, because my newer, I don't even have a newer, I have a Hewlett Packard, that would do as well. Don't wonder where that laptop is anyway. We also have this funny connector, and it does fit in this old laptop, so we might be able to do something funny like having a mouse in the remote. So we're going to try and connect that as well. On the side of this thing, we can put that in there, and the VGA connection. That sounded crunchy. I'll fasten this a little bit. And I have arranged power for it as well. No smoke. But I do believe that the batteries in the remote is pretty dead. It even has a laser pointer, but there's no activity whatsoever. So I'm gonna go and fetch a couple of AAAs for it. Okay, so remember to like this video. It's not every day that you get help to how to replace the batteries in a 21-year-old projector remote. Okay, that's crap. They didn't do this very well. Okay, that goes that way. Who made this shit? Oh, we have power. I have a laser pointer as well. Ha ha ha! Cool. So I wonder if power on. It does something. Can you hear it? I think you can hear it. I can hear it. So let's turn the... Oh, it smells old. Okay, we have a picture on the couch. I might need to point it somewhere else so we can see. need to figure out something here. So this is a huge pain in the ass. The projector doesn't want to run when it has been running, and it didn't like the resolution from the laptop. I'm gonna try. I saw in the manual that there are some filters that can be cleaned, so let's do a little bit of maintenance, see what. I think there's a couple of filters in here that we can have a look at, and then maybe that will do something good for us. I would be really surprised if anyone has ever checked this out on this projector. Okay, that is actually not very bad. That could be a lot worse. I'm gonna go and blow some air through those. Put them right back in. There's a couple of LEDs here. You might be able to see this lighting up ever so slightly, but God, it's really not bright. Okay, I put the filters back in, and now it turns green. Let's see if it wants to do anything now. I must admit, I think it might be toast. Yeah, it doesn't power up, and when it powers up, it is on for a little bit, and then it powers down. I've only once seen it try to even switch to the screen of the computer, and it was like a split second before it turned off. So yeah, I think we're gonna give up on this one and check out the next one. Okay, so the next projector. Let's see if our luck improves. Have it here. Oops. And it also has a remote. And this one is an Optoma EP728i DLP projector display. So yeah, get rid of the case here. It had a thing in front of the. Does that fit? It kind of fits there. Okay, so protective thing, not needed. So let's check out this thing. Not much, a whole lot. And this one has digital display. That is quite an improvement. It also has VGA in, VGA out, and it has the super video, audio, and it has the same RS232 port, and it has a USB. And the last side has nothing. The bottom has the label. This is where you replace the light bulb. They're probably way too expensive. It's not worth it. It has a little stand so you can increase height of it. So there, and I'll go look up the specs for it. Here we have it, and this one is a lot cooler than the other one. Highlights. We're gonna highlight that. So this one is also an XGA portable projector, so it's kind of similar. This one is over twice the light density, so this is 2800 lumens, where the other one was 1100. Resolution, the same low resolution. This one was available for purchase in October 2008, whereas the other one was discontinued in 2003. So when the other one stopped production, this one came in production 5 years later. So this projector is a lot newer, and it has a lot better specs down here. So you can see those 2800 lumens resolution. Aspect ratio isn't great. The color thingy, the contrast is a lot better. Still 8-bit color processing. and then it has like these, so it can do 1080i video mode and maximum data mode. So it might be able to do that resolution if I'm extremely lucky, because that's the resolution of the laptop. Light bulb, 200 watts, 2000 hours, 3000 hours if you don't run it as much. Eco mode, so you don't use it fully. And all of the blah 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 uses that amount of power. And yeah, features laser pointer. I didn't see that on the remote. This remote was in the back. I don't see any laser pointer, and especially I don't see any laser pointer thing out here. I see two infrared thingies. I don't know if they could fake it and make a laser pointer thing that is only available on the screen, but yeah, might be the wrong remote. Who knows? I'm gonna hook this up. Unfortunately, my awesome Dell Latitude laptop does not have the DVI connection. That would have been cool. But by the way, if you ever want to troubleshoot a projector that someone else has used, make sure to look in these connectors, because sometimes someone has just tried to get this one in the wrong way or something, and some of the pins can be bent. I've seen them all the way laying down and touching the outer casing, and well, just absolutely devastated. I came to think of it because when I was putting this in here, it was a very tight connection. I thought there's something wrong. I pulled it out again and I checked, but everything was fine on this one. So yeah, just a reminder. We are about ready to let out all the smoke. I'm gonna turn off the lights. And then we're going to try and see the power thingy here, if the remote works. Might not be the remote for this thing then. That might explain a whole lot. Okay, that works. You can hear it warming up. That's just my chair warming up. So let's see, it should hit the couch over there at some point. I don't see anything yet. Oh, I do see something. It's blue. Okay, let's point it over there. Doesn't see the computer. It's seeking. I don't have any good walls. It's embarrassing. Oh, it's set to Norwegian, Danish. I think we'll try and fix that too. Could we do English? We can use English there and go back. Okay, we have a little bit of progress. Laptop is down here, projector is there, pointing over there. So yeah, and we even have, I have extended my desktop, and now we can put something over there. So we have a hole through. This is the maximum resolution it can handle, and it looks absolutely crap because it's trying to do 1600 by 1200, but well, the display inside of there is, well, we can zoom in on that. You can see that it doesn't look great at all. So I need to lower the resolution. What is that? That's the right resolution. Let's try that. Come on. Yes, a lot better. The colors are even better. Yes. It doesn't look as good on the camera as it does in real life. There is another issue with this projector, I have realized. It's sitting here and there's about 2 meters, maybe 1.60 meters or something to the wall over here, but the screen is absolutely tiny, so this projector would need to get very far away from wherever it's pointing to get a decent sized picture. Like if I needed a picture like my TV over here, it would probably need to sit on this wall over here. So yeah, I know that newer projectors are able to do a way larger picture on a way closer distance than this, so it's not great in that regard. Remote though, that is dead as a doornail. It lights up, but does absolutely nothing. I think someone has put the wrong remote in the wrong bag. I have no idea where this needs to be. Okay, moved it back a little bit, and I get a decent sized picture on my wall here. I can't go much further because my wall isn't very big either. I would likely have to use the whole width of my living room to get a decent picture, and this isn't a widescreen, so it's too old for that. So whereas my LED TV over here is widescreen, well, this one is too old, so that's a bit of a shame. Well, it's not actually too old. They did have that in 2008. This one just doesn't have it, so it took a bit to catch on, as it's not like a cinema projector, it's like an office projector. This is the kind of projector that you would use in the office, and I would in a few minutes be explaining to you why it would be a big benefit for the company to change from Windows XP to Windows ME, which is brand new and improved and all that crap, and I would use this projector for doing that job. And yeah, we didn't need widescreen for that. Okay, I managed to fix it so that this screen is at the right resolution, which is 1600 times 1200. This laptop was really ahead of its time, as the projector, which way later was still only running 1024 times 768. So this laptop is probably as old as the first projector, but way better resolution. And the laptop was probably equally priced as the projector was. And I did find a use for the remote. I'll lift the projector up a little bit more. So I just powered it off. This is a bit rough looking. It looks like it might have lost a piece of plastic here. There's like buttons here, and there's like buttons here, and then there's LEDs here. I think it needs kind of a piece of plastic that might have made it look better. Oops, what the heck happened here? This is the other projector, and suddenly it just works. Oh, this looks like it's on fire in there though, but well, I wanted to give this a second chance, so I just took it out of the bag again and popped it in where I just left the other one, and just started up. So I'm gonna give it a little bit and see what happens when it warms up. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, 2 good projectors is better than 1 good projector, but I wasn't expecting this. I actually forgot to tell something about these projectors. They have a manual zoom, like making the image larger and smaller if you need that. And then it also has manual focus, so you can focus on this ring, focus it in and out of focus, which depends on how far away from the wall you are. And also it's very manual to clean the lens. That is manual job. So this projector can actually make a picture that is a lot larger, and you can kind of see the dirt on the lens or inside when it's out of focus. So Just make it about this big and then focus it. There. It's not too bad. Right now I have it set to project a picture of 1280 times 1024, so it does that reasonably good. So this is just a part of the text, and I would say that it's reasonably sharp. Now I'm making it unsharp, or not sharp, and then it becomes sharp, and it becomes unsharp, and somewhere, oops, what happened there? That was not me, that was the projector doing stuff. It just shut off. I didn't do anything. So it might work, but being a little dodgy. So yeah, I think that's about it. So I guess that was the old projectors being tested out a little bit, see if they were still running. They were. The ASK, not as much, but this Optima seems to be working just fine. I'm a little bit confused. Optima, was this a Dell projector brand? Dell did sell projectors, I believe, and they were really well priced at some point, but I forget. So I don't think I'm gonna do a whole lot more with these projectors for now, because I'm awaiting your good suggestions on what I could use these for. Apparently they're working-ish, a bit dodgy. That one turned off by itself and the colors got weird before it did it, but this one seems perfectly fine, and it's just kind of cool because it is the best one, the newest one, and can handle the best resolution, and it has the most powerful light ball in there, and yeah. So please leave in the comments below what you think old projectors like this can be used for. And these are kind of two small ones, like the portable handheld stuff that you could do stuff with. I've already thought about this would actually fit in my luggage and I could bring it to Portugal, but I haven't really figured out what I should use it for down there, but only just figured out that it would fit in the luggage. I think we should end it there. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, like the video, and have an awesome day. Bye bye.